I stumbled on a Kiril Georgiev video where you really see the depth of a guy's understanding, like his accuracy. He finds a lot of offbeat moves in this game. Uh, a bit confusing. I've talked about him at length as being the toughest guy I've ever faced. Um, and here he's not a young man, and he's still just super powerful. I met him at the Manhattan Chess Club one day. He sauntered in to hang out, and he beat everybody in the building, all the games. And Lok Venwelly, Pavel Blatny, Sergey Movseshin, Asa Hoffman, and me in a row. And he must have played about 40 games, and he went 40-0. So you'll see why. Look at this guy play. He's calculating everything to mate. Actually, the cool thing, I met Arthur. We hung out in a suburb of Barcelona and analyzed a bit. Super nice guy, great coach, fantastic. I've never seen this knight before. Already, this is very unusual. The guy knows everything. He's an encyclopedia. Why is this happening?
Hi, I'm Burke, a small business insurance expert from Byberg.
I'm not buying any.
I know.
Okay. If you take stock of this position right here, I mean, black just has a better structure, right? The D pawn is lonesome. It has no support, and all of black's pawns are fluid. And probably the bishop is better than the knight pair. Having the bishop and knight is better than the knight pair. So, objectively, I would say this is a tiny bit minus quarter of a pawn or something like that already. No trades for you. Got a castle. The king is on e7, right? Castle. Bring your rooks in the middle. Incidentally, like if you tried to play rook c1 thinking that he might go c6, he will never play c6. He will simply play king d8. He wouldn't make any weaknesses there, I don't think. Another gorgeous move. Most humans, most normal people would just play rook f8 here and say, well, if you play knight e6, I'll take, and I'll play king d7, and you have this isolated lonely pawn on d4, and all the pawns are fluid, trades are okay. but Kiril has other plans. Amazing. Amazing. Just take it now. Kind of have to. Tempo. You can see black slightly better, right? He's got queenside majority. He says, I'm going to use it. Arthur's saying, I got kingside majority. I'm going to use that. It's got to be slightly worse. I don't know where this knight is headed. It's going to go b4. Oh, wow. Yeah, because if he got kicked away and the bishop planted on d5, it would be hopeless, I guess. But he's giving away a pawn. Not recommended against Kiril. It's probably, I don't know. Because he has rook e5 square, he has rook e4 square, he has squares that he can use now for this rook. Let's get out of here. Watch this. Grandmaster move. Rook c1, rook c4. If he tries g5, he can come back to the square. Look at this. Can't trade. Another shot. Another shot. Sorry, guys. Take, take, take. King e6. Brilliant. No big deal. Up a pawn. Look at that. Another shot. Does this guy miss a trick ever? another shot. Saying, go ahead and take it. Drawing dead. I felt the power live. I know what it is. The machine. He can win many ways. And a little chuckle at the end.
Да, что-то там не посчитал пешки. Вдруг вижу, у меня пешка меньше. Да, конечно, да. Я уже играл так один.
How many hammer blows did he find in this game? And how many moves were different than the one you would have chosen? First of all, I've never seen this position in my life. And I've played the Juco piano forever. I've never seen this move here. What is this? On bishop d2, he went knight e4. Knight takes. I've never seen that in my life. I've been playing Juco piano just as long as everyone else. Knight e4 and take on f7, and because otherwise it's like a forced draw, right? I've never seen this before. Black can play for a win. It's pretty sick. And the position that he got, like here, this is definitely small plus for black, just because of the structure and the bishop versus the knight. And then you know, he didn't want to be worse, so he thought he could give away a pawn. This position. And he just said, okay, I'll take it. And then he had all these squares on the e-file for the rook. Rook e4, rook e5. And just outplayed him up this doubled pawn. And he found so many strong moves. It's unbelievable. So I wonder if we can find another quick one, because it's so instructive to watch him.
I know you're
So instructive to watch him play. And this is kind of a here's another one where with Delugi, bullet chess. And I don't know if we can see it so well, but he's losing in this game. Watch him defend. I had him down a piece like 3 times in our session, and I couldn't finish him off. lot of captures in a row. Alright, Dlugi outplaying him, right? He's up a couple of pawns, same color bishops. Should be trivial. Oops. Oops. With a check and take back. Saving the game. And now he's gonna win. Queen's coming with... Oh my god. And the pawn defends the rook right on time. Fierce. Queen check. Give me that. He flagged him with mate and one coming. Okay, it's like... Do you understand what I'm saying now? Even when you're winning, you can't win. I love this guy. Yeah, he was, I think he came runner-up in the World Blitz Championships in 1988. But he defeated, well, Kasparov stalemated him, remember? There's a famous... Ooh. Can I find that? Kasparov, you're going to love this if you've never seen this one before. I have to show it. I have to show it. It'll be in the short.
Well, Georgiev has played extremely well.
He's got the pawn back.
Can I get this?
What's the situation with this wrong-coloured rook's pawn? Is there any...
There we
I don't
go.
think there's any hope because I don't believe that Georgiev is going to get his king into the corner.
No.
It's simply over.
Yes, he can't get his king across.
There we
No,
have it.
that's it. Yes.
That's it.
Now it's just
Totally
simply a question
winning.
of the queen. Whether or not he'll have enough time to mate. Stalemate.
No, really?
Oh my god. Unbelievable error by Garry Kasparov.
That's incredible. He's shaking his head in disbelief. How could he do that?
The simple move queen d4 to b4 would have been mate in one.
I can't believe it.
Unbelievable. World champion makes an elementary error, placing his opponent in stalemate. Well,
Watch it
Georgiev
again.
has played extremely
Yes,
well.
he's got the pawn back. What's the situation with this wrong-coloured rook's pawn? Is there any...
I don't think there's any hope because I don't believe that Georgiev is going to get his king into the corner.
No.
It's simply over.
Yes, he can't get his king across.
There we
No,
have it.
that's it. Yes.
Now it's just simply a question of the queen. Whether or not he'll have enough time to mate. Stalemate.
No, really?
Oh my god. Unbelievable error by Garry Kasparov.
That's incredible. He's shaking his head in disbelief. How could he do that?
How could he do that?
Move queen d4 to b4 would have been mate in one.
Some people are just blessed.